Okay, so our first problem for our lesson today, we are looking at 760. It says Chen's sister made this riddle for him to solve. I'm thinking of a number. If you add 2 to the number and then triple it, you get 9. The first thing they're asking you to do that is to build the equation on the equation mat using algebra tiles. So, first thing I'm going to do is just set up what I have as it is. I'm thinking of a number. If you add 2 to the number, then triple it. So, a number, my mystery number, I don't know what that is yet. That's going to be my X tile. So if I draw an X tile, I shade it in because it's positive, and then add 2 to it, that would give us this right here, where we have a number, our mystery number, add 2 to it, and then it says, and then triple it. So what I have now is I have an X and I have 2 single tiles. I'm going to triple that, which means I'm going to have 3 sets of that. So I'm going to make another one. And another one. There we go. I take my mystery number, add 2 to it, triple it, which means I make 3 of the same thing, and then I have 9, or I get 9, which means that on the other side, I will have 9 tiles. So now I have my equation. This brings it back to the fact that they say there's 2 ways to write this. So the 2 ways I could write this, if I, instead of doing algebra tiles, I do just the straight algebra. My mystery number is X. I add 2 to it, and then I triple that. So I take this whole thing and I triple it, and that equals 9. My second way to do it would be to write it just as it is on the solution mat right now, which means on the left side I have 3 X's and I have 6 single tiles, and on the right side I have 9. So for those of you familiar with the distributive property, that's really what we're looking at, is that if I would have taken 3 times X and 3 times 2, I would get 3X plus 6. The second part of this, so I have my equation. I'm going to say I have 3x plus 6 equals 9. My first legal move is going to be remove balanced sets, or teeter-totter, as Mr. Nelson calls it. So remove balanced sets. And what that means is, what do I have on both sides that I can take away? Well, I have 6 tiles here, and I can take 6 from here. And because I'm taking away the same thing from both sides, that's perfectly acceptable. That is a legal move. And then after that first legal move, I would have 3x on one side and 3 on the other. All right. So the next move, I have 3x and 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Or basically what I'm doing is I'm breaking what I have on each side of the equal sign into 3 groups. And so again, like everything else you're going to hear about with equations, if you do it to one side, you can do it to the other side. And in fact, if you do it to one side, you must do it to the other side. So if I take 3x and I break it into 1, 2, 3 groups, I'm just going to have an x in each group. If I take 3 single tiles and I break it into 3 different groups, I'm going to have just a single tile in each group. So therefore, I'm left with x equals 1. Another way you could represent that is by just looking at it and realizing, well, the 3x's and the 3 are the same, So really this and this balances with this and this and this and this, they all balance each other. So x has to equal 1. Now the last step we're looking at here says that when Chen told his sister the mystery number in the riddle, she said he was wrong. Chen was sure he had figured out the correct number. So we find a way to justify we have the correct solution. So this is called checking your solution. We just take our equation, which was 3x plus 6 equals 9. And we say, okay, well, according to Chen, x is equal to 1. So that means if I take the x out and put 1 in, this should work. And I'll see that in fact it actually is going to work, because 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 plus 6 is 9. So it works.